guide all of us together. People are straying and straying, dividing themselves from each other. There's too many hopeless souls and ragamuffin soldiers. What we need is love. And what we need, everybody, we want vice versa love to all the hungry. Vice versa love, come on and get some. Vice versa love, come on and get it. Vice versa love to all the rude boys. Put down all your guns. The only ammunition we need is love. Love for everyone. Mothers, tell your daughters. Fathers, please tell your sons. Just warn them, teach them, tell them, show them that's what we need. Everybody, we want vice versa love to all the hungry. Vice versa love to all the rejects. We want vice versa love, come on and get it. Vice versa love, warn them. Please give an helping hand, oh Jah, to guide all of us together. People are straying and straying, dividing themselves from each other. What we need is love. That's what we need. Everybody, we want vice versa love to all the hungry. Vice versa love to all the reject. We want vice versa love, come on and get it. Vice versa love, warn them, teach them, tell them, warn them, tell them, warn them, warn them, teach them, warn
Reek
them,
of fear.
teach them.
In you, a sense of hope. What kind of man crawls into his own grave in search of hope?
A desperate one. The Turks threaten to destroy my kingdom. With power like yours, I could stop them. Save my people. Save my family.
Do your people know how many innocents you have killed? Was it hundreds?
Yes.
Lie to me again, and I'll open you from your belly to your brain and feed you your intestines.
Thousands.
And when you put them to the stake, what did you feel? Shame? Horror? Power? Answer me!
Nothing. I felt Nothing. A greater crime than the act itself.
Then why spill blood, if not for the pleasure of it?
Because men do not fear swords. They fear monsters. They run from them. By putting one village to the stake, I spared 10 more. Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
Everyone is a monster to someone. Since you are so convinced that I am yours, I will be it. Everyone is a monster to someone. Since you are so convinced that I am yours, I will be it.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you that is following us on YouTube. Good afternoon to you who see our broadcast on Facebook. Good afternoon to you that are seeing our broadcast running on TikTok. Good afternoon to you. And to those that would have missed it on TikTok, but you could go over our broadcast on YouTube. Today, Trinidad and Tobago, as I come before you, yesterday didn't have a program because, it was circumstances beyond our control. And this evening as well, we are not going to have a program on the Workers' Rights Platform because of those same circumstances that would have extended itself into today. So, tomorrow is Saturday. Our next scheduled program is for Monday. And from time to time, there will be days that we will not be on. For technical purposes, of course. But Trinidad and Tobago, a series of events would have taken place over the past 48 hours, in which, at this point in time, I cannot ignore. Thousands of you, the citizens, is calling and asking for an answer. And want to know why certain things is taking place, or why I have allowed certain things to take place. And they call me here to try to pick a side, or to pick a side as to who to stand for, or who to stand with. And Trinidad and Tobago, anytime you're calling on me, Renison Jeffrey, our supporters, as to choose a side, or you may not understand me at all. The side that I choose is already have been chosen for me. And I choose, and the side that was chosen for me was the side of the people, the poor, the oppressed, and the downtrodden. That is the side that was given to me, and I accept it. At times the burden does be heavy. Like today, my heart is heavy. But at times too, things just be very, very, very sorrowful. And today, I am not only talking from my head, But this message today is coming from my heart. I have been in the social space for quite some time. I would have observed people and keep myself at the battlefront and develop that fingertip feel. The cold reading in how to analyze people and what they say and what they do and their intentions. But as of last night, it would have reached to a boiling point on which on my end, I would have tried to curtail or try to stop something from taking place. And the thing about it is this. The persons involved would have rejected all of my attempts to stop a situation from escalating. You know, as I say, from time to time, it always is going to have teeth in issues. People will have difference of opinion. But today, Trinidad and Tobago, I am calling upon, I will refer my decision based on the 48th law of power. Natural laws, I could go back to Baltasar Garcia. But firstly, our instincts is what does drive things to a peak. And when I come back on this part of the platform here, I am going to give my editorial concerning what I would have seen, what I would have heard, and my rationale for taking a particular step. People have a tendency to go too far.
Someone is putting a rope around your neck to hang you, and you fight this man to get the rope from around your neck. Who's violent? The one that's putting the rope around your neck, or the one that's fighting to get the rope off of your neck? I mean, anyone would fight in that situation. So he was just saying, get the rope off your neck, you know, by any means necessary.
Hello.
If someone is putting a rope around your neck to hang you, and you fight this man to get the rope from around your neck, who's violent? The one that's putting the rope around your neck, or the one that's fighting to get the rope off of your neck? I mean, anyone would fight in that situation. So he was just saying, get the rope off your neck, you know, by any means necessary.
Hello.
Right. We reached the part of the message here in which I'm going to explain myself fully. So, Trinidad and Tobago, coming from the 48th law of power, Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aim for. In victory, learn when to stop. There are times that when we could go too far in a situation, and the same victory that we are hoping to achieve, we go past the mark in what we call elation. We become too glad when we defeat the enemy that we create more enemies in taking it past the mark. Because these enemies and them that most of the time that they go after, they are children, they are support systems. And when you go too far in dealing with them, they are onlookers that see the desperation in your eyes, the burn, the fire. That the aggression is not just about that person, it's about anybody that double cross you. So what they do, what people does tend to do in situation like that, is that they team up and they come for you in the long run. And for that simple premise is why Law 47 in the 48th Law of Power have been coined. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Today, I want to speak about the deceptively simple idea that separates battle succession from lasting power, knowing when to stop. Victory is intoxicated. It inflates our confidence, narrows our judgment, seduces us into doing more than we intended. But often the greatest danger arrives after the win. When momentum tempts us to press on further, we turn our triumph into downfall. We win our battle. And here it is. You still want to rub it in. You still want to go after. You still want to pursue. You ever hear something about a fear loss? People is going to accept a loss. You deal with them. They go the way they say, right, this man come good. Bring the facts. But the minute you start to crow about it, the minute that you can't done, you want to polarize the enemy more, the public does start to flare. The attacks now is going to look one-sided. And the public is going to start to take the side of the ones that you're polarizing or attacking. When somebody say that they're sorry and could actually reshape what they would have meant, if you thought you mean this and they reshape the conversation, you would have already won. Mike Tyson said that, and anytime he step into the ring and he see his opponent flinch, he already knew that he won the situation So the rule is straightforward. Set your aim, purpose with focus. And when you achieve it, pause. Consolidate your gains. And assess the new landscape. Victory changes the circumstances around you. Ally grow, jealousy, rivals regroup, and the tactics won once may no longer succeed. Successful leaders treat achievement as signals to shift strategy, not as a reason to double down, but not as a reason to double down blindly. The discipline to stop, to accept enough, and form is a form of strength, not weakness. Right, that get distracted me. Consider a commander who routes an army into battle. Drunk on victory, chases far into hostile territory without supplies or intelligence. An internal win can turn into disaster. Or thinking of the founder who produced dominates a market, then extend into unrelated territories and meet new competition. Now, what it say here in two parts is, let me say you have an army mounted in the war, simple mathematics, and they started retreat and they started run them down, and they run into territory that the scouts and them would have never scout around. You ain't no information based on the terrain, and more obviously you fall into that trap. A man who started produce here, the market might be different, they're selling out, and they say, boy, why? Let me try something more, let me expand. And what you would have done is lose all your produce, your hard work. So what I would have done here in this second piece here was break it down in a way, when you're going to find how to apply it to your daily life at this point. Define objectively before you act. Write down what done look like. So before you act, write down what done look like. Where you open a tree. Build a checklist and indicate that signals completion, not just feeling of triumph. After success, pause, cool off period. Collect feedback, evaluate risks, and release immediate tension. Because when you win and you're going to hostile territory, there's going to be tension, so you have to release that. Consolidate relationships, reward and system that support the win. Reward the system that support the win. At the end of the day, Trinidad and Tobago, we must know in situations when we would have gone too far. I know in certain things that there can be no reconciliation, because there are people that refuse to listen, and if they're listening, they refuse to give way in a conversation. So when you're having a conversation with them, they rapidly change the subject as to not to keep your mind focused on what the problem really is. And with that being said, let me bring this picture up on the screen so we could dive into it a little more, in which you could understand. I put the picture down on this side here. So that picture you see in there is based on a car, a van on the road. And let's say we having an argument, a discourse. You see that car on the road, that car not supposed to be on the road. You're having an argument based on that. Now if the car should be on the road and it's legal, I would expect my opponent to supply me with registration, documentation, license documentation for that vehicle being on the road. Now, when you have an opponent saying to you the road, watch how the road looking? The road looking bad? You ain't see it have that them tree up in the back there. Some of them looking green and some looking brown. What your opponent would have done if they would have done something like that is cleverly lead the argument off of its axis. So you find yourself arguing about the trees, about the road, about the line in the road, but not the actual car or van that's not supposed to be on the road. And here it is, you reach a point you're asking yourself, what am I doing in this discussion? What are doing here? Why am I here in the first place? So the argument in which was going on for quite some time, within the past 48 hours, was based on scenarios like that. And you know, I could take this a step further, you know. I'm going to bring our next picture up on the screen. Bring our next picture up on the screen. There are people that outside here that is very dangerous. Now, what you are seeing here is what, in logic, put that to the center, is known as the planning fallacy. Often enough, that when we think about a goal and the end goal, normally our mind see things in a straight line. Hence the picture on top of the man with the bicycle. He on top and you see in the end goal, that's just straightforward. But the reality is the bottom of the screen. The next half, where you had to pass through a ditch, it could be obstacles there. You had to use a bridge to pass at one point. And next point, you had to use a rope or a boat. When you reach to that point now, you had to go up. A little incline come down. You go see it kind of plateauing a little bit and then a ditch again. And then it reached a point you have to climb now. But in that climbing, Rain start to fall. Mud start to end up all on your clothes. And then drama and bacchanal start. That is the point we are at here in this workers' rights platform. Where we reach, where we had to climb this hill, rain start to fall. Drama and bacchanal start. People is telling themselves that, you know, because the Lord have met us at certain parts of the journey, that it's easy to go up that little hill there. All we have to do is put one step in front of one step. But many of them slip down, fall back down same path, same in the same hole. And the argument now is that you ain't see me sliding down, why then push me by sliding too? Before we actually reach to a point where we actually helping one another, we reach the point where we praying on the downfall of each other, because we believe that if we, one of us, reach up there first, we will get a bigger prize. What if when we reach up there, there's a next door? And we need the strength of the team to push open that door. And not one of us is trying to be careful in our actions and what we are doing, what we are saying, and what we are allowed to be said out in the public. So going forward, Trinidad and Tobago, I is not one here to come to lie to you. What I am doing here is based upon my conviction and my wantonness to see this thing through to the end. But I am not a slave to this. I don't need to, but I make it my business. And all of us here are sacrificing something to be here. Whether it's be family, friends, sometimes occasions, sometimes making sure the bills are being paid, sometimes attending places, and we have to choose but I can't do that today because let me make space, because I need to show my support here where it is needed here. Plenty of us here are sacrificing. And I hope you, the members of the public, understand that. So, Monday, this week here coming, we will post our bank account, the bank account number, in which you, the members of the public, could donate something towards the cause. After 2030, I'm not too sure what will take place. But as of now, I will try my endeavor best, and I pray for me too, that we continually come here with the facts, that you, the national public, could understand from a grown man level. I can't do it alone, Trinidad. Again, it's debilitating. I need your help. So to the rest of the members of the team, may God bless each and every one of you in whatever you decide to do today. But before I have a speech, I also have a speech written in closing, in which I would like to share with you, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm gonna pull it up. Always I think on my phone. There comes a moment in every great campaign when the enemy is not before you. It is the hour when some once march under you, under your banner, lose heart and turn back, or choose the easier road. Those who have departed hold no heart. A kingdom is not built by chains, but by conviction. Every person must choose the path they are willing to walk. But hear me. Those who remain do not measure our strength by the numbers of who have left. Measure it by the courage of those who still stand. History has never remembered the armies that abandoned the march. It remembers the few who refuse to surrender when victory seems impossible. When I crossed mountains, Trinidad and Tobago, rivers and deserts, there were those who doubted me. Yes, the situation here was metaphorical rivers and deserts, where even my mother and all tell me at one point in time, boy, give up. Yeah, my mother's still living. She's still living. There are those who believe the journey is too hard, the cost is too great, and the dream is too distant. Yet every empire was founded because a handful of determined souls refused to bow before fear. If your loyalty depends on comfort, then your loyalty have no value. True Champions stands firm when storms rage. Had a foot in the ground. When criticism grows loud, and when the road disappears beneath their feet, gold is purified by fire, and the faithful hearts are revealed by adversity. Let those who leave become a lesson, not a burden. We will not chase those who have chosen another road. We will march forward with discipline, with unity, and with purpose. Raise your head. Tighten your rank. Let your actions speak louder than the whispers of doubt. To all you that are outside there that is following us, tighten your belt. Close ranks. There will always be those that will desert us, but remain true to this cause. Telling you, we are going to succeed. The future belongs to those. The future belongs not to those who abandon the mission, but to those who enjoy it till the very end. Yeah, my granny? Even if you can't walk, enjoy it. Even if tomorrow you ain't seen a way to pay them bills, something go happen. After next week, if you probably call the workers' rights, we might have some donations in the bank. Forward we march. Not because the road is easy, but because greatness have never been found on the paths of retreat. Let history say that when others departed, we stood strong and stand together. We will conquer. And in closing, Trinidad and Tobago, if you decide today to make up your mind, to some of you that have not decided yet, if you decide to make up your mind, Trinidad and Tobago, victory is coming. Follow the Workers' Rights Platform. Donate into the cause. And let's see victory come in this election and general election. Let's see a restored Trinidad and Tobago, despite who desert and who lost belly and who lost heart. See this through to the end. Feel a portion of my spirit. No, I'm just holding back because now is not the right time to break that seal. I may be done, but I ain't giving up. And to the brethren out there that are in the position of I, just like me, that fighting all the time, trying to bring groups together, trying to cause peace, bring harmony, continue to fight. Wendell Eversley, Victor Roberts, oh, you know we outside here, boy. Before and after election. Don't give up. So today I encourage myself, and I encourage you that is hearing, do not give up. In the name of Almighty God, as you say, when 2 and 3 is gathered, you are in the mix. Noah would have preached for years, and at that time nobody would have seen rain, but he believed. Abraham believed, and he's now the father of nations. David didn't believe, and he became the king of Israel. This impossible task that the government is putting us through, oh Father, they are mighty men of God that is outside here. Pray for us. Pray for Trinidad and Tobago. Pray for the downtrodden. Pray that we make it through. And those that follow after him, those that are still stumbling, keep them. Pray for them. And to those who deserted us, I pray for you too. And may the Lord forgive you. Thank you, Father. That's the prayer of my heart. And with that, Trinidad and Tobago, I am out. Thanks for watching the show. There will not be no show this afternoon. There will be a show. We go see if we could put something during the day tomorrow, because there's some research that we are doing. And on Monday is our scheduled broadcast. I hope you tune in for that. Thanks for watching. My name is Renison Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform. We are broadcasting live on the Workers' Rights Network. To those who haven't not yet subscribe to our YouTube page. It's Workers' Rights 868. We are on YouTube. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. Workers' Rights 868. And we are also on Facebook. Workers' Rights 868. The structure of the program might change, but the message will remain consistent. Thanks for watching Trinidad and Tobago. I am out.